Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Biloxi Shuckers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. At the plate, Sunshine Strawberry.
This afternoon, the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
This one ripped but foul to the right.
First pitch, 105.
Turns, rocks, and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan.
Two away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Ethan Murray. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, he easily steals the bat. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Top half, third inning. Here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Number 33.
Check out the Prime 8 promotion at Bonobo Yoga. They'll give you 8 different numbers between 100 and 1,000. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. It's off the wall. That's a leadoff double. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Nicholson. No outs and a runner on second. To third. One out.
The batter, the right fielder, number 1, David Calabrese.
One out, runner at second base. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, David Calabrese. In the dirt, but blocked. We're here in the top half of the third. One out and a runner at second. Gets him looking. And now 2 gone. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Caleb Ketchum now at the plate. The 0-1. Up the middle.
All right, hold it here.
Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They're up 2-0. And now, Luis Lara.
The left fielder.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Blake Burke.
On to the next inning, and here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
33, Sunshine Strawberry.
This one is labeled. And a base hit. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Ryan Nicholson getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Nicasia. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 1, David.
And now the right fielder, David Calabrese.
Hey, no one better right here.
And the 3-1. On the ground to short. Pratt. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Caleb Ketchup.
2 down and a runner at second base. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Ketchup. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. 1 runner left on base, but they are on top, 2-0. One out and 2 on. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Swing, a drive to right center, and this one's gonna go. Home run. An absolutely titanic shot. 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. To my eye, she looks really comfortable hitting recently. She's seeing the ball well, and she's punishing every mistake pitch she sees. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that.
For Rocket City, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Well struck, right field. That one back there.
Find the ball,
Bangs off the wall. So a runner aboard to start the inning. No question she's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing she takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Nicholson. Here's the 2-2. Runner on the go. This one in the air to right. Can't squeeze it. Here's the throw. That holds the runner at second base. Offense catches a break with him dropping the fly ball.
Calabrese.
Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, David Calabrese. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. To first, double play. Nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Runner at third, 2 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Caleb Ketchup. Two and two, and the pitch. Grounder left side, Nicasia. Whips it to first in time. And that ends the inning. 1 left on base, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Strawberry was just terrific for them in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. That one ripped into right center. Looks like extra bases. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2. In at second with an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and she was licking her chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Jorge Ruiz digs in now.
Designated hitter, Jorge Ruiz.
Let's go.
And the right-hander deals. Seamus.
Right here,
and there's one away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 6, Arol.
Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Arol Vera. (0-2) rocks and fires. This one in the dirt, well done by the catcher to keep it close. Fires to third, but she's back. Still just one out here in the inning. That's a base hit as a run scores. Picks himself up an RBI. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. One out with a runner at second.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. And they're up by 4. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Runner at second, one away. Next up, the designated hitter, Jorge Ruiz. Howard.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6, Arol.
Runner at third and 2 out. Now the third baseman, Arol Vera.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
The 0-1 offering. Fly ball left field. Chavers moving under this one and makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We move on to inning number 4. The Trash Pandas out in front, 4-0. Large Lad Burgers, big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. This one is labeled, and it's into the gap. Around first and heading for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And she's put together quite a game at the plate. As soon as that one leapt off the bat, she had extra bases on her mind. And with the ball going to the opposite field, she had a great view of the play. So she made the right call and hustled for the double. Jorge Ruiz getting ready to hit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Arol Vera.
The third baseman, number 6, Arol Vera.
That one out to right. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and she's safe. So it's first and third with one down. One out and
Now
2 on. And
second
here is
baseman,
Denzer Guzman.
Guzman.
Right through there for the strikeout. 2 gone. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3.
Nicholson.
To the top of the order we go. And now the first baseman, Ryan Nicholson. 0-2, and the delivery. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. 2 left on base, but they're in front, 4-0. Top of the 7th here, Hayden McGeary now at the plate.
The first baseman, number 35, Hayden McGeary.
The 0-1. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Jordan Wogu.
First and second, 2 outs. And now, Sunshine Strawberry. And she's 3 for 3 with 3 doubles.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Pretty deep. And it's off the top of the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. And her consistent production continues as she notches her 50th RBI of the season. Such a valuable member of this lineup. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Ruiz.
Ruiz.
0-1 now. Swings and flares it. Makes the catch. Inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Rocket City ahead in this game, 6-0. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long. Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Ed Howard now at the plate.
Howard.
And it's a pop-up. Makes the catch. Inning over. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Knoxville ahead in this game, 1-0. And now the switch-hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry, coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. Ripped into left center for a base knock. Around first, hustling for 2. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. And now the first baseman, Ryan Nicholson.
No one better, no one better. Punch up right here.
To the right side, Seamus.
Hold up.
And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Caleb.
Caleb Ketchup getting ready to hit.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches.
Batting fifth, the
4-pitch walk
baseman,
there. Good
Ben.
discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. So digging in, Ben
Hey,
Gobble.
clutch up. Your turn right here.
And there's a hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Sunshine Strawberry digs in now. 4 for 4 last night.
Sunshine Strawberry.
That's ripped toward center. Runner tags and will move up to third. And she was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and she's got to jog around the bases. First and second with 1 away. Michael Carrico, the next to hit. Puts a bunt down.
1-1-1-1.
That's out number 2.
Now batter, the second baseman, Carson Seamus.
Now a chance for Sunshine Strawberry. 1 for 2.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. 1 run comes across, off the base of the wall. Coming around third, he'll score 2. Nicely done, brings home 2. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and she was licking her chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Ryan Nicholson now at the plate.
First baseman, Ryan Nicholson.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 4 runs already this inning. Now a duck snort to third, hauled in for the out. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 4 full. The Trash Pandas lead it 6-1. Runner at second here with 2 gone. The third baseman getting ready to hit.
Palmer.
Base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. Catcher can't hang on. It's 6-3.
The batter, number 9. Designated.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Brett Bateman. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side, and that's a foul ball. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Sunshine Strawberry. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Big Kale Soda is branching out with a new flavor. Check out Red Alert Red Russian, the Cinnabar-colored cola with big-time bite and a heaping helping. And that one hammer should be extra bases. She turns and heads for second. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Got a first pitch fastball she could handle, and she really ripped it. One out and a runner at second. Ryan Nicholson will hit next.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And the 1-2. And that's a base hit. And now it's runners at first and second.
Now batting, shortstop, Caleb Ketchup.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Caleb Ketchup. In the dirt, but blocked. Here's the 1-2 offering. Seamus, the flip. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 8th inning coming up next. Rocket City with the lead, 6-3. Alexander Ramirez digs in now.
Number 31, Alexander Ramirez.
And the tying run's at the plate. This one down low, it kicks away. No action on the bases, though. She was a difference maker for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. And here's the catcher,
The leadoff hitter
Sunshine
tonight,
Strawberry.
The catcher, number 33.
Strawberry
Sunshine.
notched 3 extra base
Strawberry.
hits in her last game. Strawberry will handle the catching in this one. Just 21 years old, and she's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately. Well struck,
go hard,
right
go hard.
field. It bangs off the wall.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Stepping to the plate
Batting
for Rocket
second,
City,
the first
Ryan
baseman,
Nicholson.
Ryan Nicholson.
right here.
Strawberry on at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Looper to right. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Batting
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. David Calabrese digs in
Hey,
now.
here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
On 0-1, the delivery. In the dirt, but kept it close. No action on the bases, though. Here comes the 1-1. In the air, right field, Wogu gets under it. Here comes the throw.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
And she's safe, so it's first and third with one down.
Batting
So
fourth,
after she moved
the
up on the
shortstop,
tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring her in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. So digging in, Caleb Ketchup. First and third, one away. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Two outs,
Now batting,
runner on first
right
base.
fielder, Jordan
Next up for the Smokies,
Wogu.
Jordan Wogu. There goes the runner. Safe at second, not even close. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense to get aggressive on the bases and steal second. Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off. Next to hit, Sunshine
batting, the
Strawberry.
catcher.
Runner at second with nobody
Your turn, your
out.
turn.
Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Blank's Disposal Services now offers document shredding. They'll rip through your sensitive information until there's no trace left. And because they use their claws, it's eco-friendly too. Call Blank's Disposal Services today. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Ryan
the
Nicholson.
first
Right
baseman,
now, here you go.
Ryan Nicholson.
No outs and a runner on second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Settles underneath it. And makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, David Calabrese.
Now the left fielder, David Calabrese.
Clutch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat,
Come on,
and it drops
come on,
in.
come on, come on.
Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Strawberry will hit next.
33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and heading for second. The relay throw. Not going to get her. She's in there. We hear a lot about how the numbers
Now
turn
batting,
against the
the
pitcher the
first
third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. And now the first baseman, Ryan Nicholson.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go.
Runner
kid.
at second here and one away. In the dirt, but blocked. Line drive. And there's a hit.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one
Now
out.
batting,
And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. David Calabrese getting ready to hit.
Need you right here, kid.
Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Cranked out to right center. Wogu moving under it. Gets there. Got it. Here comes the runner from third. She's in to score on the sac fly. And they take a 3-run lead. Nice team first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. To the top of the order we go. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Sunshine Strawberry. She's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Swinging a rocket.
You're going.
It's got a chance. It's off the wall. That's a double. Makes it a 4-hit game. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And she's a threat every time she steps into the box. One out and a runner at second. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Nicholson. Kicks and delivers. Swings and flares it. And it falls.
Hold up. Good job.
Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Not the hardest hit ball of his career, but got enough behind it to knock it into the outfield for a base hit. You'll take that every time. Here's the left fielder, David Calabrese.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground to short. Howard. Off balance speed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. So 2 down. The designated hitter, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Ethan Hearn.
1-2 now. Here's a pop-up. Hauls it in on the run. They go down 1-2-3. Strawberry really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. 4 hits in the ballgame. That's always valuable. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long.